Welcome to Winds News. I am your friend and host Amit Roy. Israel has done an airstrike on Iran and they used three waves of attacks and they have targeted Iranian military facilities around Tehran and other places. And they have also bombed Syria. Now, I was very surprised. It is a surprising attack for me. But when I realized the attack by airplanes, I was more surprised because it's 2,000 miles away. How Israelis has managed to do that, that's a very big suspense for me right now. Of course, it will come out, but at present, it's very difficult for me to understand because it's 3,000 miles, 2,000 miles away, and Israel has to cross few countries if they wanted to bomb Iran. How they have given permission, I don't know. Because that has happened. So where Israeli plane went, stealth bombers went, it's being told that F-35s have reached there and attack Iranian targets. So it is very difficult for me right now to fathom how Israel planned this kind of thing. But this is a very big signaling to Iran's pet terrorist organizations and their backers, Russia and China. And this message is very important after this Kazan BRICS summit where Iran was present and Iran was talking so loud. Iranian Prime Minister was talking so loud and talking about the defense building, etc., etc. Please like me and subscribe me. I'm your host Amit Roy from Winds News and share my channel. Please make comments. Now, this attack was very interesting because Iran has few old planes. Iran's technology is very poor. And Israel has attacked ballistic missile facilities because Iran has also purchased, is being told, the Russian S-400 or missiles or S-300 missiles also. So because, I am always telling my Indian audience that the Russian things, if you depend on Russian things, you're going to suffer. It's all junks, it's all vocal tonic. So anyway, how Iran's fleet, you are seeing Iran's fleet, air power. Iran has F-35, they have used stealth bombers. Iran has F-14 and F-16s. Sorry, Israel, I'm very sorry. Israel. I'm very, very sorry. Israel has 4 F-35s, F-16, etc. Iran has few old F-14s, Tomcats, and they're cannibalizing that. Iran has no technology, no good planes. And they're asked for a Su-30 from Russia. When they will come, I don't know. And they're not, Su-30 is not very good plane itself. Not good plane itself. Anyway, that's not the point right now. It has not come, so out of the question of this argument. Now, Iran, if you reach Iran from Israel, you need to cross two countries and 2,000 miles. You need to have refueling capabilities. Israel has not many refueling planes. Only 2 planes they have. So how they manage those kind of things, and they've anticipated the backlash if they at all Iran should attack back. And that's a very big question. How they went there, how daring the operation is. It's not like they've attacked Iranian targets because they've attacked an Axis power, a total bloc, in my opinion. Blinken came few days ago to Israel, and he must have given some green signals because without American backing, Israel cannot attack Iran. It's impossible. Now it's also being told the American warships are present. Russia was doing anti-American things for a very long time. And Russia would like to hike the oil price. And their Russians and Chinese are sending Koreans to the Ukrainian front. So under this backdrop, this attack is very, very significant. Besides world commodity prices and other stock markets are a little bit shaky, and it's being projected this year's world economy will not do as good as used to be a few years ago. So, these are the consequences one should think. And, India went there to rubbing shoulder with the wrong people. I have been telling thousands and thousands Don't rub shoulders with Russia and China. They are not good friends. Look, Israel and free world. I'm not saying we have to be very friendly with Israel, but we are friendly with Israel. Indians are friendly with Israel because all technology is coming from Israel, military technology. Yet India wants to rub shoulder with Iran and all. Yeah, strategically you don't fight with Iran, but Iran is not a good friend. You can be friendly with Pakistan. Pakistan is not. Pakistan is a stupid, but Pakistanis are not in inborn fundamentalists. Iran is a classic fundamentalist country. Classic. Pakis are wild. Iran is not a wild type of people. You can compare with France to some extent. They are very cultured and very xenophobic by nature in many ways. So Pakis, you can buy out Pakis. Pakis are not that difficult thing. But Iran in general, they are so different. So, this attack is very significant, and Indians must learn from this thing that whom they are making friendship with, why they are buying so much Russian junks. That has to be discussed and revisited, this plan. Modi is going to go and hugging Putin. Is it praiseworthy? Was it required in that sense? And tom all over the world. Real power lies with the United States, NATO, etc. Now, I'm sure NATO and all have made an in-depth plan. Already German Chancellor is in India. So anyway, Iran would definitely try to retaliate. And when it will retaliate, how it retaliate, what is Israel's calculation right now, how that will affect oil prices, that question to remain answered. But this operation would open a very important gate and stretch the entire world operations or military operations from Ukraine to Middle East and to Taiwan. And I'm happy this had happened. Actually, this happened. The way Russia and China was bloating themselves and doing psychological operation telling that they are the masters of the universe. They are not. They are a threat to the world. Iran is a constant threat to the world. Few days ago, Modi is going to kneel down in front of Iranian president and prime minister. This Iranian chief praised Kashmir in freedom struggle and told the Indians are doing a lot of atrocities in Kashmir. Indians are not paying attention enough to the Iranian malpractices and Iranian designs. And Iran promotes global terrorism, drug trafficking. Except oil, Iran has nothing to offer to India. Yes, there is some geographical issues here, that I admit. And of course, historical issues. But this Iran doesn't accept that kind of issues. They are some sort of rogue regime, I have no hesitation telling. They publicly hang people in the street. Now coming back to Israel's airstrikes, Israel's air fleet is not very capable of taking out this much long kind of endurance. They must have been backed by someone. Because refueling, if you put extra tank, they can go and come back, but it would be very difficult. Plus laser attack, it had to be very precise. No casualties of their air fleet. That is also very important. So I feel something is cooking in this area. I don't know right now. It is not so simple of Mossad operation, going there. Of course, Mossad must have given some sort of input. But timing, this intelligence operation and military operations are very, very different. Of course, they meet intertwine sometimes. But this is purely military operation and strategic operation. Any air operation is strategic operation. So, I think we have to wait and watch. The situation is evolving very fast, and I'm sure United States will bless and back Israel, and free world will back Israel. Because I'm not only talking about Iran. Iran is a only frontal face. The real culprits are Russia and China. So yes, I see it's a very good opening. And I support Israel. I support Israel. No way I will support Iran. They have humiliated United States. They have thrown trashes using our flags. I will not support again, ever, Iran, this fundamentalist mullah regime. Thank you very much, patient hearing, and I hope Israel will consider discussing the matter on the table instead of going more further attack. This prestige has been restored. That's enough. Thank you very much again.